Hey guys, so this is the part two to the lawnmower that I purchased yesterday, which is a Husqvarna um, electric self-propelled. This is the Lawn Expert model number LE322r. It's a sharp machine. I like it a lot. Did pretty well for me. Took some of the day yesterday to start the grass that I mowed and finished it up today after work, and it did pretty well, man. Super comfortable machine. um, it did well for me. Everything, it was responsive. I really liked it a lot. Super comfortable. Things that I liked about it: this grip is really comfortable. Found myself being able to use different grips, especially when turning a machine. You know, I would, if I wasn't using the self-propelled at the time, I would go on my way to the side, and I would hold my hand on the side. Was very comfortable. This information display right here is very comfortable. Selecting the modes of the blades are very comfortable. Selecting the walk speed is comfortable. It's not too fast. If you had it up here, it won't just go on you. It'll kind of ramp its speed up and allow you to get walked into it. But I never went past, the third or fourth one, and I never went all the way up. Comfortable. I'm about 6 foot 6'1", so this is about where I had it on the third or fourth, walking speed. I never tried it up there, and super quiet. Did really well. The batteries, as you know, the headlights come on. There's not a way to turn them off. They just stay on the entire time. Whatever, safety. As I mentioned before in my first video, this is super easy to select this, to select the cutting height. Very easy. Some other things that I'd liked is that changing out the battery. This thing is like, it's on a spring, so it stays up. You don't have to worry about it flopping down on you. Everything on the mower, the grips, other than this grip, but the buttons, you're gonna hear or feel a response from it. Like, it's not a tactile like when you're typing on your phone, but like you'll hear something. It's a crisp feel, and everything on here, when if you click in this, it's gonna detent into something. It's a very responsive machine. I found myself going under trees. If I had to go under a low clearance tree limb, a branch or something, I could lower this down without even reaching down here and fumbling with something. I could get in there and kind of get into underneath the tree branch, and I can, get this back up to the normal height that I was at and keep going. That was super awesome. The batteries, they lasted, okay. I had a lot of starting and stopping, and I'll tell you the reason why in a minute. But even with the batteries, pushing these in, you get a nice, good feedback. It's in there. It ain't moving. You could, from this tray being tinted, you can see the battery lit up. Both of them. It will show you at some point in time, where the batteries are at, and you could see that even on a sunny day with the sun out, and that was cool too. So the battery's charged. This is the battery charger. It's only a single charger. It took about an hour to charge one battery a piece. I do not recommend, if you have a large area, to start with one battery. to start with one battery and chase batteries, you know, like kind of have one battery charging while you're using one. You're gonna run out of juice in one battery, and when you get to the next battery, it's gonna not be charged all the way, man. It takes an hour. You'll run out of battery quicker than it takes to charge the next one. You get what I'm saying? So I would just take the time to charge both batteries straight out the box, put them both in. You'll get a longer run on both batteries than you will get on one, and you're chasing both of them. You're gonna run yourself dead. So you know, you might have to cycle, you know, I don't know, if you got a big yard, you'll have to chase batteries. I would recommend charging both and before you start mowing, and have both on the charger. So it comes with two batteries, comes with the single charger, does not come with a dual charger. Both batteries today, when I first started the lawn yesterday, one battery I had fully charged. I stuck it in there and got to it, and that battery was when it finished off and went dead. I jumped on the next battery. When I went to look at it, it wasn't even fully charged yet. So it takes all of an hour for sure to charge it, and you can dump a whole battery in less than 45 minutes, about 45 minutes to 50 minutes. So but yeah, things that I don't like, and this is actually leading to me returning it today. I'm not going to keep this one. I'll talk to a representative, not a representative, but I'll talk to a store associate when I get there and kind of see what the best option is. You know, someone in lawn and garden or whatever the case is when I get there. But I'm not going to keep this model. I might try to get another one to see if it's just a manufacturer's defect or something like that, but it really sucks because as comfortable and as much as I would like to keep this machine, there's something wrong with this chute, with the make of this chute, and I'll show you guys the reason why. Whether you have the side chute on, or whether you have the mulch plug, or whether you have the bag, which I never used, still brand new, whether you have the bags, they have these tabs. Now, the bag I would say is more reinforced, and it's skinny, you know, and it's a bar right here. It's metal, so that'll sit into those pockets well. What I don't like about this is that there's nothing to really keep the side chute. There's nothing to keep this side chute from lifting up and falling off. I've wasted a lot of time stopping and clearing this chute. You know, it would always fall off on this side, and it will start rubbing the tire down here. It will rub the tire. Sorry guys, I'm doing this with one hand. It will rub the tire. It will rub the tire and start to fall off. And then next thing you know, I'm mowing and this thing will be on the ground like this. And then next thing you know, I'm leaving it, you know. I stopped, man, I tell you, at least 30 times, you know. It's not good. It's not a good design. That didn't happen with this one, of course, because you have this all the way collapsed and it's stopping it from backing out. But with the side chute in, you'll put this on. Let me see if I can get some more light. Try to get some more light, guys. I don't know if that's going to help, but you know, you'll clip that in. And it's not even a clip. There's no detent. It just sits in there, and you know, it can literally lift up by itself if you wanted to. But let me tell you that the pressure from this lid, this is on the hinge. This is springed. It's on the spring assist, right? This hood, and when it sits down, you'll see it sag on one side. You see that? It sags on one side. So it's only putting pressure on this side, and there's nothing on the back that puts pressure all the way across the top to keep it seated in these little tabs. There's no pressure. it's only pressure on this side. So when this does start to lift up from all the vibration and you going on uneven ground, you know, if someone has a laser leveled grass and they got full grass and it's just riding on a cloud, like, this probably won't be a problem for you. But ideally, you know, no one has a totally leveled ground and totally, you know, soft grass, and it's enough grass. You know, my grass is, some of it is not grown in yet. I got rocks, or I might have a little bit of wood chips sitting around, or I might have roll over a branch, or, you know, whatever the case is, you know, it's going to fall off. And for that, you know, I don't really think it's worth $800. I mean, I don't know about the other manufacturers, Cobalt, Ego, whatever, you know, all the other brands, but I'm pretty sure that they have something metal for these chutes and these plugs. And I mean, the plugs I can understand, it just goes in there. You know, you have this closed and it backs it and it keeps it from backing out. But for these side chutes, you know, they should have, even if it was plastic, it just needs to clip into something instead of just sitting in these little pockets right here. It's a little pocket. Man, I should have. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm on my phone right now. You know, these just little pockets that this sits in. You know, you can see it. It's just a little pocket. Just a little pocket that these sits in. And they just fall out, man. So, I don't know. This is a bad design. I really like how the mower, it has enough power to shoot all the grass out. It never once got clogged on me. It never once stopped working. You know, it didn't bog down on me and stop working. None of that happened. Literally, I would be walking and this chute would fall off and I would have to stop, let go of everything, obviously, and turn the mower off and put the chute back on the back and keep walking again. The vibration, the hills, even you know, when you get done to the end of your row and you lift up the front and you turn and you keep that right one pivot and you go back and you attack another row, you know, it just, you know, from you lifting up the back of the mower, it's gonna scrape and it's gonna lift up that one side, and next thing you know, it's cattywampus and it's grass shooting everywhere, and then it falls off. So, and then it's on the ground, leaving you to have to stop what you're doing and walk back and grab this and put it back on, and you're just gonna have to keep doing that. So sucks. That would be the only thing. That would be the only reason why I'm not gonna keep this. The only reason why. Yeah, man, it sucks. This is a pretty good machine. Really sleek, really nice. I can't find another single thing wrong with this machine other than the fact that these were poorly made. This side chute is poorly made and it falls off on me. So, plenty power, very responsive, very comfortable. Man, I'll give it a 10 out of 10 on the comfortability, man. A 15 out of 10 on comfortability. Very comfortable. The LED lights, you know, you can see, you can really mow in the dark. Nice looking machine, man. For you to have to stop 30 times to put that chute back on because it falls off on you is not a good design, and therefore I'm probably going to take this back. I don't know what else I'm going to get, man. There's nothing like this out there comfortability wise. I don't know, man. I don't know, might try Makita or something like that. Might try, I don't know, dude, might try to go to Harbor Freight and get that Harbor Freight one. But I'm telling you right now, I'm pretty spoiled on this. This is a good setup. I don't really know what to do. I thought about maybe putting the chute on and putting a block of wood up top to sandwich and give me leverage all the way across the top, instead of the lid just pushing on this left side, you know, because you put it in like this and you drop it and then you fold the lid down, and it need, you know, when it has leverage, the spring on this is so, it's got enough power to push this down and sit it cattywampus. So when you lay this lid down, I'll just show you. Well, I've showed you guys already. When you lay this lid on here, it'll actually, after you place this in here, when you lay this lid down, it actually already starts to dislodge this right hand side. It starts to dislodge this. It lifts it up off of that tab, and it's already sitting crooked. So it's just enough. It's not equal force all the way across the top. Up top, you see that? Shit, you guys can't see. Anyway, it sucks, guys. I'm taking this shit back. So hopefully this helps someone. You know, hopefully this helps Husqvarna to maybe give people a better mower that will not, or a better model on the back. That's the only thing I could think of that needs to happen, is a better model on the back of make of this side chute to stay on once you put it on and not come off. And that's the only thing that would make this a 10 out of 10, man. Other than that, I give it like a 7.5 out of 10. So thank you guys for watching. Sorry for the lighting issues. Sorry for being repetitive. Wind's not blowing today. You know, if you could deal with that, if you want to, you know, you want to engineer something to put up top there, so when the lid on the back comes down on the side chute, it can put equal pressure all the way across the top of the side chute, then you got a winner. You know, if you want to spend $800, $850, and then sit that, you know, and still have to do something to make this work, then, you know, that's on you guys. But anyway, guys, take care.